Lockdown Lounge with me, Just Zoe. So today I'm going to play an original song and it's called Whiskey Chasers. Now I wanted to share with you a little bit about how I wrote this song and the story behind it. So I wrote the chorus before I wrote anything else, and I had the chorus sitting there for a very long time before I finished actually writing the song. And I wrote the chorus in a rather difficult time of my life when I'd come out of uni and I was unemployed, and I really wanted a job, and I was, applying and got rejection after rejection, and that in itself was hard enough. And then of course you go outside and you meet friends and family, and the first question they ask you is, have you got a job yet, or are you not working? And sometimes they ask you that before they even ask you, are you okay? I think people sometimes assume that you're unemployed because you don't want to work, and it's not always the case. Like I said, I really wanted to work, I really struggled with the rejections and the stereotypes surrounding being unemployed, I did start drinking a little bit more at that time. And so I wrote this chorus about, it's you might see me out and I'm smiling, but it's knowing that I can have a beer when I get home or whatever. So that's when I wrote the chorus, and then I went on and I got a job and I started finishing the song, and the verses, I kind of got this story about a breakup and stuff, and it took on a whole new life of itself, and it wasn't about a job anymore. It was about a breakup. So when you hear it, you don't immediately think of that first story, but I just kind of wanted to share with you how it started and then how it actually ended up. The good news to this whole story is that even though I started writing this in a time of sadness, I went on to record this in Nashville at the Ryman Auditorium and play it in honky tonks, and so now I have happy memories of this song. But I wanted to share that story with you because I know a lot of people are going through tough times and not knowing whether they've got a job to go back to after all this coronavirus thing has blown over. I just wanted to, hopefully someone will hear that and think, oh, well, I'll be kinder to that person or whatever, who's lost a job and who's struggling to find work or whatever, because it's not always someone's own fault. It's out of their control. So I just wanted to share that story. But as I said, it's got a happier memories now for me, this song, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So here we go. This is Whiskey Chasers. She walked out the door. Friends say I'm looking better than I ever did before. Tumble jokes, laugh too loud, tricks to impress. When I go out every other night. Wake me up with a question in their eyes, and that silly little grin lets them know I'm fine. I call the shots, plan all night, walking home as it gets light. They wanna know the secrets to this smile. It ain't rocket science. The hops and the beer keep spraying my step. Red wine turns my cheeks rosy red. The life of the party's left again. The apples in the cider keep the doctor away, 'cause it's only one drug that this heartbreak. So I take listening.